We do a lot of talking about Christianity being a faith. I had one person tell me it was a leap of faith. There was no proof or evidence to support it. It's wishful thinking. My question is evolution a faith? Is evolution a faith? Think about it. And of course, most people will probably tell me, no, evolution's not a faith, it's science. I got to watch Bill Nye one time talk about reading quotes from people that denied science, science deniers. I'm not a science denier. Science just means knowledge. That's all it is. To know something. Science. Do we know evolution? Do we see it? Now, we see microevolution. We can see the change within a species. That's why there's a difference between a coyote and a chiweenie, a lion and a common house cat. At the end of the day, they're still cats, and they're still dogs. But do we see a dog become something other than a dog? Do we see it become a whale? Have you ever thrown your dog in the pool and watch him swim back and you think, wow, it's Flipper? I haven't. Normally it's just a dog. I've thrown several dogs in there, Border Collies, German Shepherds, the Chiweenie. They've all swam back as a dog. The Chiweenie, a Border Collie, German. It's been the same every time. You don't see macro evolution. Go to the Grand Canyon. Do you see different species and other species that look like they're becoming another species? No, they're pretty much still the same species. Some of them we still see today. There's not a change. So we don't see species to species evolution. We see species within a species evolution. Also, if you were to blow something up, do you see anything come out of it, like say another life form? I had a friend of mine that put refried beans in a microwave. I think he set the microwave too high because it blew up in the microwave. Yeah, it was just a big mess. Nothing came out of that. Certainly not greenery and thousands, millions of flavors and trillions of colors. Nothing at all like that. And certainly not a living life form. It's refried beans, for crying out loud. But yeah, we're told that evolution is science and Christianity is just a leap of faith. Believing something even that though evidence doesn't support it. Does evidence support macro evolution? Have you ever seen something living come from something dead? Because that's what evolution teaches, that everything came from something dead. We haven't seen that. Have we seen where DNA changes so much that it becomes an entirely different species? Nope, you haven't seen that either. Also, too, let's just take what evolution says. Evolution says that everything is survival of the fittest. Only the strong survive, only the strong prevail. And yet we live in an ecosystem and we see so many things in existence today that they're actually dependent upon another living thing. They coexist, if you will. They need each other. We have good germs and bad germs. Good biotics and bad biotics, all of that dwelling within our own ecosystem, if you will. If life was truly survival of the fittest, many of the things that we depend upon for life, well, they might just say, you know what, I'm done with you. But they don't. We are dependent upon this, to borrow from the Lion King, circle of life. So we have all of these things that, in my view, point to evolution being a faith. In fact, I had a good evolutionist friend of mine that I told that to. I said, really, it takes more faith to believe in what you believe as an evolutionist than me. And he said, you're right. I just don't want to believe in God. Well, it's fine if you want to put your faith in evolution. Just don't tell me it's science. Don't tell me it's knowledge. I put my faith in the Bible, in the scriptures, in God. Because the only time I've ever seen life come from death was in the scriptures. And Jesus died and rose again on the third day. That is our only hope of life ever coming from death. If you're going to struggle with Christianity because you have trouble believing that life came from death, Christianity teaches one man, Jesus, that did that. Evolution teaches that everything came from that. Contemplate that for a moment when you want to talk about the difference between science and faith.